to the E-FRL. I think this is round 6 here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. And no sprint race this time, as it will be short qualifying, 18 minutes. As this time we have 17 cars in the field. And a new name in the field, as you can see, is JT Burger Bun Bun. Some of you know him, as he won the Heat 5 Series Championship not too long ago. And I'm also joined in the booth here tonight by Yeetboi. How's it going, Yeetboi?
Pretty good.
Nice. So do you think... oh man, my audio isn't where... Hold on. I cannot hear the game audio. I'll check my in-game settings, but... do you think that this Silverstone Grand Prix is going to be different from Imola last week? Okay, I'm not getting game. Oh, there's my game audio. Jesus. Alright, I fixed my game audio, so we're all good. So, Yeetboi, as we have JT Burger Bun Bun, who's in the field here today, making his first start. How do you think he'll pan out?
It could be something here. I mean, Silverstone's kind of all about speed here. A lot of high-speed corners, so I feel like he's got some decent speed to him. He should be able to do pretty good.
Yeah, well, I hope so, because he is the second Alfa Romeo in the field. His teammate King R is tied for the championship points lead right now against Bop in the Red Bull, so he's looking to have another good race here today. So 17 cars in the field, so that's brakes are largest, because I know it's not, because last time we had 18. But both Williams are here today. Mikey's here back for racing. Most drivers are out doing their outlap already because it does look pretty cloudy. Some drivers are already done with their outlap. How about the Haas car? I don't think I haven't seen Tunda yet. Sector 1 caution, someone might be slowing down. Yeah, if it does rain, it's going to get very tricky for some drivers. We don't know yet. It could get sunny, but it does look already a little cloudy. And everyone's out right now on the track besides Frosty. He's the only one left in the pits.
Yeah, this is kind of one of them things. I mean, yeah, 17 cars out on the field. It's gonna be a little bit tricky to find some open space here for qualifying. That's probably why the decision points are for us to stay in the pits.
Definitely, because I think everyone might be rushing out to get their lap because it might rain. Because the clouds are just everywhere. You never know, it could rain. Not late in qualifying or even in the race as Tunda. Oh, and Games goes around. He spins it. About Tunda with the 131.4. Woozy gets his lap in. About BP 1207, who's brand new too, making his debut in the McLaren. I think he might be a reserve for the McLaren.
If I am correct, that is a reserve driver. Killa now takes the pole.
As
Fusion. By Elite Fusion.
Nearly
1 minute 28.
Yeah, Mikey.
Yeah, some tells me about mid-session is probably where we're going to see most people start hitting their fastest laps due to the track temps and tires.
Most definitely.
We also have a sector 1 coach, and can't tell exactly who it is.
It's GT.
Alfa Romeo.
Yep. As Goober gets fastest right now, right over King R. So you get to see Twitch Juco and Bop Skippy make some laps. They're some of the faster racers here. Games with the 155, but he's gonna try and improve upon that. Bop into third, having a good lap right there. Frosty is still in the pit. He's waiting.
Yeah, it is almost someone down to their pit. That would be Hunter.
Might be finished with his lap for right now, so another sector 2 caution, someone slow. Oh no, JT's around once again. It's his first ever time playing F1 2022.
Just so he
Juco got his
definitely
lap
mowed that
in.
sign. Almost got contact with Cooper as he was about re-entering the track.
That not would have been good, but Trish Juco getting his lap in 6th quickest, Skippy 9th quickest. So 3 drivers yet to make times.
That would
Assassin,
be
11th fastest. JT's gonna go into the pits here. Some other drivers trying to get faster lap times, like Bop and Juco.
yeah, Zexarfus is now entering out of pit road.
People trying to improve their lap times early. Oh, we have a double spin. Woozy, and it looked like a Ferrari. It was Sparty. Sparty and Woozy spun in the same corner.
I don't know if that is Sparty. It might have been
That was Sparty because switched over spectating Sparty. They were both around him and Woozy. It's a beautiful moment when you see 2 drivers spinning the same way. It happened to me at Miami. In a different league race, but most drivers coming to the pits right now. As Tunda's making another outlap, and Frosty's finally making his first outlap.
And I don't no idea what happened with Bob.
Bop he might have lagged out because he is on pit road, so he might be trying to join back here. As you can see, those lap times are all pretty close together through the 129s. Basically tenths off each other. Goober's going for another outlap, trying to improve his lap time.
Sector 3 caution, I think. That is RZX Games. He's in the pits.
And Frosty has left. He might have lagged out. Or he's going to the pit.
There is a possible chance. Xbox Services has been down this past week in different ways.
If it did look like Bob lagged out, I'm pretty sure Frosty also just lagged out. But JT, he's on his outlap now, trying to get his lap in.
Guru also had another outlap.
Some people in the top 7 are going out, trying to improve their lap times. Last week we had a pretty intense battle for the pole, as Skippy did get it from winning the sprint race. Bop has rejoined. So we'll see what kind of lap that GT can get here. Oh, and Elite Fusion is disqualified for going the wrong way. I don't know how that happened.
Wonder if he was trying to get back onto the track and he just found himself in the wrong way, because yeah, he is. Car was missing a winglet.
So not good for Fusion, as he will most probably start 17th here.
He will start 17th, but
JT.
it's gonna be a little bit interesting. Oh, it was me. Who was it? Was that? I think it was Mikey around. Really soft track.
It was one of the Williams. Might have been Mikey.
That was Mikey.
Bob
And yeah,
is
this is
lagging out again. So some people might lag out here during the race because lag issues. The Fusion starting in the back. He's gonna try and make his way towards the front. But Goober improving his lap time, nearly getting to the 127s. So he's trying to solidify his time to get the pole here.
it is very much possible though to get into the 1 minute 27s. I mean, as you see with Dr. Gruber having a 1 minute point oh, I can't read that. 085.
As JT gets a lap in, his 11th quickest.
Yeah, it definitely feels like now that might be the perfect time to get on the track with the track temps.
Yeah, because the sun's out,
Pop's
it's starting
also
to warm
back.
up. But Frosty's also back. He's going to try and get a lap in. As most people are out now, as the clouds are out of the way, the sun's out here.
Yeah, it's gonna allow you to get a little bit more grip, which you definitely need grip here because not really getting
Oh,
really.
and there goes Juco. He's around. Keeps it going, though. Sector 2 and Sector 3 caution. It's Woozy who's around in the Aston Martin. No spectate games here. He's trying to improve his lap time. Both the Aston Martins maybe trying to work together to get some fast lap times. But Frosty's on his outlap again. So he has 5 minutes to get a lap in, which is definitely possible.
Yeah, he's only gonna be able. I believe he only can get 2 laps in, so he has to make them count.
More people are going into the pits now. So they might be happy with what they have. They're trying to make a last second adjustment to slightly improve their lap time here as the sun is out. So it's heating up the track and those tires. So games and trying to improve his lap time. Oh, and he goes around. He's been struggling to try and improve his lap
For
time.
us, he's currently stuck behind Wazima now. Finally passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with RZX being around, I was unlucky for Frosty with it because Frosty's currently on his actual lap. Him being stuck behind the Aston Martin of Wazima, that could kill his lap a little bit.
Now let's see if Frosty, see what kind of lap time he can get here.
The idea that maybe 2 laps more max, they can actually run.
Some other people going on their out lap now. Bob, GB, and Juco.
This is actually Frosty's lap. I thought he was on a
Out lap.
those out laps. Yeah, he may actually all he needs is a more or less clean track.
As he goes around the, looks like the Alfa Romeo of GT.
As Frosty now captures the fastest Sector 1.
There you go, it's that track tent. It's helping out.
Track temp, yeah, track temp plus tires right now.
More people
He's
going
got
on their
clear
out
track
lap.
way ahead of him. He's got clear track for a country mile.
People using this warmer track tend to their advantage to get a faster lap time. Many people spinning out here in the S's. You gotta be careful about that. We'll see what kind of lap Frosty can get here. Sector 2, Sector 3 caution. Goober on another out lap. He's trying to protect his pole position there. Now Frosty gets 9th quickest, it's 1:29.7.
Yeah, you should be able to maybe improve on this lap. But without the
gets into second. Improved his lap time.
Actually really close. 1:28.085 for Dr. Goober Jr. and Bob with a 1:28.196. That's, if I'm correct, that's 9.
Oh, and there goes Bob. Might have pushed a little too hard there. Like King R on his out lap. Gonna try and maybe steal pole here from Goober.
Yeah, it seems like Bob is happy with that lap. Considering if I'm maybe correct, he may have the most amounts of sets of softs. Or the lagging out, couldn't get back in until recently.
Yeah.
He may have at least 2 sets during the race.
It could help him in the longer run. So I'm not gonna be surprised if we have a safety car in this race. Especially if it rains. But almost everyone is out on the track doing their actual lap time. Trying to improve their lap, trying to take the pole away from Goober. So we're just watching King R do his lap here. So he's gonna try and improve it and see what happens. This is Juco, his 4th quickest. Yeah, 2 new names in the field, BP 1207 and JT. See how well they do in the race. This qualifying is now over.
Yeah, as you have extra Frosty now trying to this will be final lap for Frosty as he goes off track.
Goober at 27.7. Trying to just cement his pole position here. You can see what King R gets. Games gets 8th quickest there at the end. King R improves his lap time, but it's not going to be quick enough. Goober might keep his pole here, but Twitch Juco is still out there, along with some other people. See if Juco can maybe steal 3rd or 2nd or the... No, he can't. He will get 4th here. As it's just Sparty and Assassin on the track, and then Sparty's in the sand. Here comes Assassin. Improves his lap time to 12th fastest. And we're going to wait on Sparty to finish his lap here. He might finish in 11th. So it looks like Goober secured his pole for here at Silverstone. So that's going to be good for him, as starting up front is going to help out. And there's qualifying is over, everybody. Dr. Goober Jr. Will secure his pole position with a 1:27.7, so incredibly quick. He will start on first in the British Grand Prix, and King R also starting in front row and 2nd right next to him. And Bop will start 3rd in the Red Bull, also really good lap time, even though I think he did crash out there at the end. So it's going to be a very interesting race. Especially with Fusion, who got disqualified. Will start in 17th, so he's going to work his way up through the field. See where he ends up at the end of the day. Alright, and here they go. They're going on a formation lap. 26 laps here. As, whoa, someone just beelined it towards the wall. It looked like the Haas. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I know it was JB.
Oh,
Can't tell.
I wonder if that could be a little bit intentional with JB because it saves him a little bit more of his tire. Because yeah, that
Yeah.
with the new feature where you can set your own self inside the box, but you can still cheat it by getting disqualified out of the session. Saves a little bit more tire than what you would be.
So that might be intentional, because I don't think you can just. I don't know. I saw that car turn straight left, beeline towards the wall. So, and I wouldn't say that's a controller issue, because if your controller disconnected while your car's not moving, I don't think it would do that. So it could be intentional, trying to do that, but we got some other fast cars in the field here. So, E-Boy, what are you got some picks for today's race?
I'm gonna have to go with anybody in at least top 5 with unless we get some craziness early on, which wouldn't be surprising because we had that last race. But as I said previously, it's all about speed here. Almost every corner is generally a high speed. There's only a couple that you're not really going that fast in. So it's all gonna be technical here, and I feel like people in the top 5 all have that ability.
I would agree too. See someone in the top 5, but maybe some other guys like Games, who's pretty quick in 8th, Frosty in 10th, he could move up. Mikey up there as well, but Fusion starting all the way in the back. Bob got disqualified. Skippy was disqualified. It's pretty tough to stop there in your box. Trust me.
Yeah, I've for some reason been able to do it but yeah, I will agree it is hard.
It's very hard, but here we go. The formation lap is over. Oh, it's not giving me.
Ooh, drive-through penalties already.
Oh, him and BP. Both getting drive-through penalties. They're 5 wide already. Oh,
and already with a caution.
Someone's around. JBTC's around. There's contact. Woozy's around. Killer's around.
Skippy around literally on the front stretch. I wonder if he got spun instantly off the start.
And King R's.
That is one chaotic way to start the race. Woozy Emu also involved. He's currently missing a winglet on his car.
Sparty's also slow. What happened there at the start?
JB looks to may have been involved in that incident too.
I think from 12th on back, King R, Kayla, JB, Sparty, Woozy, Skippy, all involved in that. I saw 5 wide and I was, yeah, that's not gonna work. And BP
Yeah,
and Games
puts Goober
drive
up to an
through.
early lead.
That does help Goober. Bob right behind him. Assassin up to third. Frosty in fourth. That helps out Fusion because he went from 17th to 9th in that one turn. So craziness already happening on the start of Silverstone. It does look pretty sunny now, but the track could change later on as it always does. But we'll spectate Bob here as see his predicted pit stop strategy as he's about half a second back from Goober. And there's a close battle for third going on between Assassin and Frosty. But Games and BP with those drive-thrus might hurt them here. Goober setting the quickest lap. Games is also right behind Frosty for fourth. He's going to try and fight him. So you can see Frosty's pit stop strategy there. As Woozy's already entering the pit as he does. I did see him take some damage. So a handful of drivers are already involved in an accident on that first turn. I saw 5 wide. There was too quick to move up. It's already lap 1. But they're going to be trying to move them up to the field back there. Like Twitch Juco, he's up to 9th already. So you have a Sector 1 caution. Can't tell quite who it is. It might be Killa, I'm not entirely sure. We'll spectate Games here. He's about 0.3 back.
Ooh, Skippy spins around.
Oh no. Yep, he's
He
gonna try and
cannot
get a
collect
straight
his car.
right. He's already had a rough start, and that's not gonna help him. But he can try and catch back up with a safety car or a different pit stop strategy. As Goober once again getting a quick lap. Yeah, Assassin, he's holding strong in third. Games right behind him. Oh, Games is around. He spins it. Yeah, he's gonna keep it going. He's ghosted for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, and he's still nearly span it again, trying to recover. So he's gonna fall back even more. So that puts Frosty back in the fourth. How about Tunda? He's in fifth. Good race for him. The two newcomers are running 10th and 11th right now, fighting for that last point. Sector 1 and 2 caution. It looks like Games again. He slowed down the racetrack, might have been fixing something or spun out. Oh, and he spun out again. Oh, and there goes Bob.
Ooh, Bob missing a wing. Oh, that's a DNF for Bob.
Yeah. So,
Oh, and bring out a safety car.
JT nearly slammed into him. That's not good for Bob because he's tied in points for the championship lead with King R. So he's going to have some hope here. But this safety car helps out a ton of drivers, especially BP12 and Games with their drive-through penalties. And also Skippy and Woozy as they were about a sector or two behind. You see some drivers already entering the pits. Some people going to try and stay out here, get some positions back that they lost. Bop is now DNF, so Assassin up to second, Frosty up to third. So that's good for them. Tunda in fourth, having a good race. King R already back up from up to fifth from 13th. Drivers in the back, they're going to the pits. The game is not pitting yet, but him and BP need to serve those drive-through penalties. But I don't think you could do that under the safety car. Some drivers changing out. Oh, and there goes Woozy as he DNFs. So Bob and Woozy are out of the race now. We spectate Frosty, who's up into P3 as he started back in P10. So he's having a good race so far. So it might be another lap or so until they're going to go back green flag racing. So already a very hectic start to Silverstone. It's only lap 4. We already have 2 DNFs, a ton of spins, contact already happened. I saw 5 wide in turn 1 on the first lap. That was pretty intense. As Fusion and Games are entering pit road. So Goober's just been leading every lap so far, and he's going to continue to keep leading this race, but his closest opponent could be King R, who's currently in 5th. He's going to try and get around Tunda, Frosty, and Assassin to try and catch up to Goober, as Bob was closest to him, but Bob did DNF there in those turns into Sector 2. Both the Williams are in the top 10, so that's good for them so far, as they're going to try and get some points here today to help them in the constructor standings. Same with both the Ferraris running 9th to 10th. Juco's on the hards tires, so he's going to try and do different pit strategies. Same with him and BP. And a couple other drivers behind him, they're also on the hards already. As BP and Games, they can't serve their drive-thrus under safety car, so they're gonna have to do that under green sometime before the end of the race. So it's gonna be next time by, most likely they're gonna go back green flag racing, as everyone is caught up besides Skippy and the Mercedes. Keep up that little mini map up for the viewers watching the race. So if you see a caution come out or a safety car, you'll also be able to see it. Assassin, I think the past few races he's been running well throughout these races, running in the top 3 or 5. He's currently running 2nd right now. Same with him and Frosty. Frosty also currently running 3rd. And the Haas of Tunda in 4th, having a good race. As Haas definitely needs some points, because I think they only have 7 or 8 for their constructors. So they're all the way down there. So they can use any points they can. BB12 in the pits once again. I know he's also new to F1, and I think he might know that he can't serve this penalty under a safety car. As JT's in the grass, he's going to try and get it back straightened up on the track there. Spectate Assassin as JT is also caught up, so the last person to catch back up is BP12 in the McLaren. But they are going to go back green flag racing this time by, as everyone is now caught back up. Games in BP12 still having to serve their drive-through penalties. It's definitely going to hurt them. They just got to hope for a safety car right after they serve their drive-through penalties. But they're gonna go back green flag racing with 20 laps to go here.
I definitely feel like though that the people that went on hard, they could actually make it to the end of the race if I am correct. Considering if with safety car going in this lap, they only in like 2 laps. They'll run at like I believe total of about 22, 23 laps, so they can definitely survive those. But the question is though if anyone will also jump strategies if there is in the event of another safety car.
Some people might, but you never know. Because they might switch to fresher tires or fresher mediums, fresher softs. But I could see 1 or 2 guys way in the back of the hards, lasting it out, hoping for more safety cars. And here we go. They're going back green flag racing. 20 laps to go here at Silverstone. Oh, and Games got... and both Games and BP got disqualified for ignoring their drive-through penalties. Like I said, that's hurting them. And it did. And I think the Alfa Romeo JT, went around. So BP total finished 17, game 16. They both got disqualified, so that's not good for them. JT and Skippy both went around. As they might have spun there in the middle of Sector 1. Oh, Mikey's around. And the Williams, he will fall back. Lose a couple spots there. Let's watch the battle between 4th and 5th. King R all over the back bumper of Tunda. So it looks like Skippy might have spun around again. But right now we're watching, and there goes King R side by side with Tunda. He's trying to take 4th away from him, and there he goes. So he has to get around Frosty and Assassin if he wants to try and challenge Goober. But Goober's going to start running away. Fusion running in the top 10 as he started all the way in the back. Having a good race so far. And here comes King R side by side with Frosty for 3rd. He gets it on him on the inside. He will complete the pass, so he's up to 3rd. So he has a 2-second gap between him and Assassin now. So he's going to try and catch back up and pass Assassin. And then maybe catch up and challenge Goober for the lead here. There's another close battle between 8th and 9th. Fusion underneath Killa going into the turn, and he gets him. The other Alpine. Still nearly side by side. Entering the corner, he's got to get him.
Because we have a Sector 1 caution, it appears to be Skippy again.
He's having some trouble, especially in that turn there in Sector 1. Last 2 times he's spun around there. See a close battle for 5th between Tunda and JBUTC. King R. Whoa. Tunda went off the track a little bit. He might have gotten way too wide there. A Sector 2 caution. Skippy. Oh, and Skippy DNFs. I couldn't quite tell what happened there, but I think he might have spun it too hard. His DRS isn't either. Oh, that's weird. It's a Skippy DNF, but his card, his AI was trying to find a way to safely get off the track. So Skippy is now out of the race. That's 5 cars already out. As JT and the Alfa Romeo spun around near the start-finish line. So King R got past Assassin, so he's up to 2nd, but he's 3.6 back from Goober. So he's gonna have quite a bit of time to make up.
Oh, is it here that Skippy had a mechanical failure with his wheel, and that's why he was forced to retire?
Oh man.
Throttle was sticking in wheel issues.
King R and Goober both have 8-lap mediums. Juco in 8th has 5-lap hards. And GT with 5-lap hards in 12th. So everyone pretty much in the same tire besides Juco there. King R caught up about a 10th on Goober. He still has quite a ways to go to catch up to him. Sparty and Tunda are duking out for 6th and 7th. It's a good battle going on between them. Sparty lost some time to him because I think he got wide and got in the grass a little bit. JT went around again. Yep, you see him in the gravel there, in the sand, trying to get it back on the track, the Alfa Romeo. Some other close battles, Mikey and Fusion fighting for 10th. Juco catching up to his teammate, who's 7th and 8th. Frosty slowly catching up to Assassin for 3rd. As you can see there, he's definitely catching up to him. His DRS was enabled. So he's going to try and use that to catch up to him and make a pass on him for 3rd. He's catching up pretty quickly. Tries to go on the outside of him. Nearly works. They both went a little wide there. But Juco also fighting his teammate for 7th. So we're watching the battle for 3rd right now between Assassin and Frosty. There he goes to the inside, side by side. He will make the pass. Frosty up to 3rd, but Assassin's going to fight on the outside there a little bit. Sector 3 caution. Oh, it's Juco. Oh, and there he goes. Juco is out of the race. I think him and Mikey might have made contact. So something happened to Juco as he is now out of the race. And Mikey definitely lost some time there.
Yeah, this is definitely being a chaotic early race. Because we're not even halfway through, and a little under half of the field has been DNF or disqualified.
Yeah. There's a close battle going on for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. All basically drafting off of each other. The Mercedes nearly got under the McLaren there. It's a close battle going on for 4th and 5th. As some people might have to make some pit stops in a couple laps. They're about on 10 or so lap. Hards, as you can see Killa in the pits, switching his tires. I'm probably gonna grab some fresh hards or mediums. Killa. Looks like he's exiting the pit. So he will have some time to make back up. McGoober's still keeping his lead to about 3.7 seconds from King R. So side-by-side battle for 4th. Here comes the Mercedes GB underneath Assassin. He will get past him. But Assassin's still right behind him. As those two are fighting it out. Oh, Assassin goes around and he taps the wall there, he might have some wing damage. King R pitted. He's entering the pits now. Goober might come by next time. If Frosty's in, JB stays out. Oh, and Sparty gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So that's not good. Some people staying out another lap or two, it looks like here. Fusion staying out. Basically, everyone else behind them pitting. Killa just pitted. JT might pit soon. It's like Fusion JB and Goober might pit this lap or next lap. So this could be a good or a bad idea to stay out another lap or two. Because I know those guys who just pitted, they have fresh tires, but they're cold, so that it's going to take a lap or two to warm them up. Goober having a good race with a 14-second lead right now. He's just been running good laps. Hasn't really been into any sort of spins as he started up front. As he now enters the pit.
Goober now comes down a pit.
It's like he might take some fresh mediums or some fresh hards. See, JB is also entering the pits. Oh, but he gets a speeding penalty. 5 seconds for him. Fusion entering the pits. So we'll see. We'll spectate King R here as he is just pitted. See how close he gets to them. I think he might take the lead here. And Sparty just crossing the start-finish line. Goober just left pit roads, so Goober will keep his lead. Or will his lead be extended here? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Goober's around. Goober's around. He's still around. Goober's
yeah,
on
it
fresh
seems to be a little
hards.
struggle with with hards. They do kind of.
Finger's also on fresh hards. Oh, that might not be good for Goober. Goober 2 seconds back now. He's gonna have to do some catching up. Frosty moves up to third. As the two drivers behind him, JB and Sparty, both have 5-second time penalties. Tunda and 6, fighting with Fusion back there. Yeah, that spin messed up Goober. He lost the lead, so King R's your new leader here at Silverstone. So see if he can catch back up to him, as he was the quickest car. He does have 1 lap pressure hards, but still
Not going to be enough.
It's going to be basically even. As King R just set the fastest lap, so 1:31.0. Oh, Assassin's around. He's in the grass. Oh, and another spin. JT, the Alfa Romeo, just spun around again. A ton of spins in today's race. Spectate the battle going on. Closest on the field right now between Fusion and Tunda. Fusion nearly got to the outside of him. So pretty close battle going on for 6 and 7. Good race for Tunda in the Haas car.
His Rossi now fell into 4th from JB, but they're side by side, wheel to wheel. As
That's have to
JB
be
now clears
careful.
Frosty nearly as they about make contact.
But that 5-second time penalty is gonna hurt him.
Yeah, all he has to do is stay within 5 seconds. He gets the podium.
I know. Oh, he's gonna
Frosty
make a
will actually
move.
look down to the inside and he will clear him.
An excellent move by him. JB looked to the inside. Frosty's gonna try and hold on to third there. So the closest battle on the track, so we'll keep watching this. Battle between for third against these two. Sector 3 caution. Looks like Assassin. The McLaren's running around.
Here's like Goober is faster than King at the moment.
But yeah, Goober caught up a second on King R. So it's definitely gonna get interesting.
As Frosty's still in the battle with JB, none of them can really get past each other or get away.
Have to play some defense. So it's probably gonna allow some other drivers to catch up, like Sparty or Fusion.
Yes, next car behind him is Sparty, but he's 2.5 back.
It was 2.9 about half a lap ago, so definitely these two are slowing each other down a little bit. Sparty does have some company behind him.
Yeah, because they're getting...
Try to catch up. Oh, Fusion passed
Goober.
Sparty there.
Goober with the fastest lap of the race.
Oh boy. Is the race end for you?
No, the race isn't over.
Oh, I logged out then. For me, it's
Yeah,
the race
King
is
R
over
is still
for
in the
some
lead
reason.
by just under 2
Yeah,
seconds as we have a Sector 2 and Sector 3 caution. JT Burger Bun spins.
This happened last week. I logged out. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your race king. No. Race isn't over. If you're watching, I just logged out. I don't know why it does that. It should just like kick me out if I'm lagging. It shouldn't end
Tense
the race.
battle between from a third all the way through Sparty, third to sixth, are all bunched up due to the battle between Frosty and JB. I think Frosty may have burned up his car. Actually, no, he's conserving a little bit, conserving ERS.
Still have a close battle between those guys near the end of the race.
It actually gets close between them all. And then it's actually getting closer between King R and Dr. Goober, 1.5. Frosty looking side by side with the JB. Frosty will dive down to the inside, but JB will, with the outside, have some speed. Frosty's on the back as he here now enters Elite Fusion. But Elite was not able to pass. Frosty trying to get around JB again. Try to secure a podium. These cars,
All right.
if there's a safety car, I wonder what the strategy is going to be.
I think everyone's gonna pit for fresh softs.
I feel like it's a little bit too late for softs, or it's too early, because it's only lap 18 out of 26. Leaders are now in Sector 2.
Alright, I am back. So, yeah, close battle for between four
Yeah,
drivers.
JB seems to be pulling away from Rusty, but he's also used up almost all of his ERS. He has like none left, only 6%.
He still also has that 5-second time penalty. Hey man, Sparty. Here comes Fusion on the outside. Frosty there. He gets past him. So he's gonna try and make a move. Fusion might get Jared the day here. He started back in 17th. He's already up to 4th.
Yeah, I definitely feel though he'll probably get driver of the day. As soon as you start in the back and you make your way through the field, yeah, it's like the easiest driver of the day to call.
Fusion
As
right
long
behind
as
JB.
as long as he doesn't DNF, I feel like he can get it.
If King R keeps does not DNF, then he's gonna easily take the lead in the championship points battle between him and Bob. As Bob DNF really early this race. I think lap 3 or 2 or 3.
It was definitely extremely early. That just killed Bob's like possible chance from breaking the tie on his end, but that's definitely what King R needed. They're still on 19.
So Fusion is driven away from Frosty.
Yeah, JB's trying to defend against Elite Fusion.
Yep, it's not gonna quite, because here comes Fusion underneath JB for third. He gets past him.
And G will get him. Cause JB, like I said, JB has a little ERS left, and he has to go at least 7 more laps.
It's also definitely interesting. Goober still trying to catch back up. He's 1.4 back. Watch another close battle between Sparty and Frosty. So we'll see what happens here. We have another 7 laps.
Yeah, JB's trying to be looking back on to Elite Fusion there, but
Might not work out because Fusion is a bit faster than JB.
yeah, with Fusion, but not having as much ERS, but yeah, with Frosty definitely fell off. He's gonna have to start using that a little bit, as he is currently under pressure from Sparty, just shortly behind him.
Fusion trying to drive away from JB, trying to get out of that second DRS range. He could do it. And Goober's still also trying to catch up to King R's. He has about 6.5 laps left to do that. But the interesting thing is they could lap JT very soon here. So that's going to be interesting. Because JT and King R are teammates. As Fusion has gotten out of the range of JB's DRS, so Fusion will run away with third, it looks like. So we'll watch the closest battle in the field right now between Sparty and Frosty.
Yeah, as Sparty out of the inside of Frosty, but except he'll back way out. Frosty will still keep it with 6 to go, coming to 5.
Yeah, but as Alpine, both their cars
Actually,
second
way,
and third, could help them.
Yeah, almost coming to 5 to go with the leaders already way far ahead. It's looking like it's either King and Goober. They can't have any mistakes, because if one of them gets it, the other one can easily get around them. And yeah, with them being about 1.2 off, but yeah, it's Goober's a little bit faster with that 1 lap.
Yeah, it's looking like a good
He's
day.
currently looking. He might be about in DRS range. He'll be up a second, third caution, being the McLaren of Assassin.
Might have spun around again. This could be a good constructor points day for Alpine. Both their drivers second and third.
Yeah, that's really good for a double podium.
Goober is trying to catch up to King R. He's 1.1 seconds back now. But the thing is, they're quickly closing on GT, who's King R's teammate. So is JT gonna help King R here a little bit? Oh, Goober wiggled. A little wiggle from Goober. He lost quite a bit of time there.
Yeah, a lot of time. With that being on 5 to go, that could actually seal his race due to the amount of ERS both of them have. Goober has less than King R right now.
It's definitely gonna get interesting.
But with a back marker coming up here, I believe so. I believe that is JT Vergerbun. Actually, no, as a possible chance it is. Yes,
yeah.
I will be JT Vergerbun.
JT if might
So
help
he'll
out his
actually be lapping
teammate.
his teammate.
He might help out his teammate King R here. Might help tell him to slow down.
I'm
Goober a
wondering
little
though
bit.
if that will allow him to get DRS. Yeah, is Goober already looking back at he's 1.3, 1.2, buffering around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goober is faster. Appears to be over sector 1 and almost sector 2.
See if he can catch back up. Goober using every part of the track to catch back up, even the grass.
Yeah, he just fell back to 1.3, but he's, like I said, he's a little bit faster. One of those for accounts.
Yep, he just can't wiggle.
There is
or
a possible
anything.
chance as long as he keeps hitting them good corners, he can get to King R.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets in DRS range, that will easily help him. Now with 1.2, he's
JT's gonna let them both go by.
we have a second one caution.
JT was
He had
slowing
some
down
damage.
there. So it's so
Yeah,
close
he's
battle.
still sitting about 1.2. He's like a little bit faster. He's now 1.1.
Yeah. If he gets
Yes,
under
King
the
R has a
second,
little bit better speed down the straights, but Goober has the cornering.
could end up to be a close battle. These two, I think they battled at Australia for the lead, or I might be thinking of the
Ooh, is
Ferrari.
there about Goober about to be in DRS range here? The second 1.035 was 0.67, but he will fall. He had a little bit of a worse corner.
Definitely close between these two.
As King used in all the track he can.
As Mikey is entering the pits, most likely taking first softs. It's gonna be close. It's probably gonna happen at the last two.
It's definitely going to be one close if King R gets a penalty for getting with the pressure. That could easily help Goober. All King R's probably thinking about is not making mistakes. He's got, with 3 to go. No mistakes.
JB might hold on to fourth. Frosty's nearly 5 seconds back on him.
He will fall past 5-second mark. Because these top tiers are still staying about 1.2, 1.1. It's being something up here.
They're pretty even right now.
Elite Fusion being in third, but he's 22 seconds off. It's only gonna be about the front two here, closing about under the DRS detection zones. He needs to have a little bit better ooze. Goober will use all the track he can and some.
Trying
Get
everything
into
he
there.
can. He's just so
And Goober
close.
with the fastest sector too. There's a chance he's might get to it. If he gets to a DRS detection zone, that's what's really gonna help him.
He's right there.
He's currently the second. He's close. It's gonna be everything off this corner.
Yeah.
With 2 to go. Will we see some Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton battling if he gets to him?
See what happens. Oh, Goober's around.
Goober off track, way off track.
That'll do it. Goober's around. That'll probably seal the deal for King.
It's like JT also went off track.
Yeah, they're
King
both on there.
will win the race. Actually, Goober won't be put under pressure by Elite still. That's how Elite's still 13, 11 back. He's obviously faster with the spin, but it's not enough. Frosty is
Oh, and JT's
Will.
around. Oh, hard hit by to the wall there by JT. Yeah, that'll do it for Goober. That spin might have sealed, put the nail in the
Yeah, with
coffin
the
for
11
King.
lap old hearts. It was, yeah, getting ready to come to the white flag, one to go.
King with the huge lead right now. Just can't spin it. Sector could caution is JT
Yeah,
again.
JT's still
They're
spinning.
going around, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. King our huge lead. It's just a casual Sunday drive at this point.
And you could actually, the last set of corners, just basically just stay off the gas. You just cruise it.
No need to push here. No need to spin out. No one's near you. No one's close behind or close ahead, really. He's in his own sector at this point. So Elite Fusion is definitely going to grab third if he holds on to it. So these top three are looking like it will be the podium. JB in fourth. Frosty's probably going to get fifth from Sparty because Sparty also has the 5-second penalty. Sparty might get
Yeah,
sixth.
Frosty will snag fifth, most likely. Unless he actually passes him now easy. He's got the DRS.
Yeah, Sector 1 cautions JT again. JT will not score points. He will barely miss out on them.
Yeah, he's... Them being over a minute off of Mikey, that would just kill him.
Yeah. So the final 2 turns for KR, the Alfa Romeo, into the final turn. KR wins the British Grand Prix.
With Dr. Goober in second place, Elite Fusion in fourth.
Goober
Elite Fusion in third, my bad.
close battle, but that spin there nailed the coffin.
Ooh, who was that? Just went way off track.
Might have been GT again.
That was, yeah, it would be JT who went way
Goober
off track.
gets second. Fusion coming around to get the last podium spot. JB in fourth.
JB with the 5-second, another one with the unserved penalty.
Yep. So Frosty will get
Insane Sparty.
Sparty 6.
So yeah, Frosty will take fifth.
Looks like Killer will get 8th. And then Assassin and Mikey. Pretty close battle, unless Assassin slips up last second. JT spinning out again. So here comes Assassin and Mikey. Rounding out 9th and 10th here. And there you have it, the top 10. And JT still about a sector away. So good racing there until the second to last lap where Goober spun around. That sealed the deal for King R. He didn't have to stress that entire lap and a half. Around the final few turns, JT's debut in F1, finishing 11th, didn't DNF. Good day for him. Well, that'll do it for Silverstone and the British Grand Prix. The Alfa Romeo King R is your winner. The in-game Driver of the Day Fusion, obviously he's going to get voted Driver of the Day. He went from 17th to 3rd. And can't really beat that. Basically Frosty from last week. He went 18th to 5th. So he's going to get my vote. Fusion 17th to 3rd. Good day for him. Congratulations to the top 3. Elite Fusion in the Alpine 3rd, Dr. Goober Jr. 2nd in the Alpine. Good points day for the Alpine, help him out in the Constructors. And King R in the Alfa Romeo is your champion here in the British Grand Prix. So congratulations to him. As I think it's his 2nd win in the season. 2nd or 3rd, I'm not entirely sure. So JB in 4th, the Mercedes. Frosty in the AlphaTauri 5th. Insane Sparty in the Ferrari 6, Tunda in the Haas 7th, Killa in the Williams 8th, Assassin in the McLaren 9th, Mikey rounding out 10th in the Williams, JT 11th, Juco 12th, Skippy 13th, Woozy 14th, Bob 15th, Game 16th, and BP 12 17th. So some drivers had some bad days. Some drivers had some good days. But pretty good race all around. Good racing and all that. What are some of your thoughts on that one, Yeet Boy?
That definitely was something. With, I mean, my prediction kind of went true with about the top five. Someone said the top five winning the race, which it being King R, and then Goober being in second place.